Hi everyone, welcome to another interesting tutorial. I'm Dami of 𝐓𝐻𝐇. Today we'll be learning how to make this beautiful Jalu pants. It's a maxi pants with drawstring on both sides of the waist. So if this is what you are looking at to learn, stick to the end of the tutorial. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, and also share the video. If you are joining us for the first time, thank you for joining us today. If you are yet to subscribe, click the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to get notified anytime we have a new tutorial. For our returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back. If you want to join my WhatsApp group, the link will be in the description box. So thank you for joining us today, and let's get started. Alright, so to cut the Jalu pants now, the pants with gathers on the waist, I folded my fabric. I'm using 3 yards of fabric, so I folded my fabric into 4. So this first fold is for the front, and I left like 2 inches here. So this is 2 layers here, so I left 2 inches. You can make it 2 inches or 2.5 for the back extension. So now what you're going to do is you're going to measure out the length of the trouser. If you are making it a short, if you are making it 3/4 or a long pant, it's just the same process, just the length that is different. So I'm going to be using a band of 1.5 inches later. So I'm going to be taking out 1 inch from my length. So the crouch depth, my normal crouch depth is 12 inches, but because this size is like a fit-all size, so I'm extending the crouch, and because it's also a free pant, so I will increase it by 1 inch. So this is my crouch line. You don't need your hip line or anything. So you also measure the length of the pants. So from this waist here now, from this side here for the front, you are going to be coming in by 2 inches like this. Then you connect it, like you want to do your crouch connection, you connect it like this to the crouch for the front like this, and this is going to be for the back extension. So with this now, you can just cut out. It's only the crouch side that will be cutting out, and also we'll be splitting it on the side. Okay, so this piece is for the front and this is for the back. So now that we have done this, now to do the next we are going to be doing is to be cutting out the band for the waist. So you are going to be measuring what we have here on the waist. So what we have here is 22 inches for 1 layer, and don't forget that we have 4 layers. So for the front now, it will be 22 times 2, that's 44. Also for the back is going to be also 44 inches. So you cut 1 for the front and 1 for the back. So now we'll go ahead to join the front together on the crouch line, and also the back together on the crouch line. Alright, so I've joined both the front and the back on the crouch area. So the next we are going to be doing is to join them together on the side. So I'm going to be bringing the front here like this, but before we join this together, I want it to have pockets. So from the waist down now, you just go down by 1 inch. From the waist down, you go down by 1 inch and notch it or mark it out. So I've cut out this 4 piece that is going to be for the pockets. So this is what I'll be using for the pockets. You can leave it square like this, or you can just shape it out a little bit. Alright, so I'll be sewing each of these pockets piece on each side of the trouser. So this is the front now. I step down by 1. I'm going to be stitching right side of it to the right side of the fabric of the trouser like this. I will do the same thing on this other side too. I will join together on this other side. So I'll also put it on the back piece also. So once I'm done fixing that, I will just join the piece together on the front, and also once I'm done placing the pockets on the sides like this, I will go ahead and place the back piece also on the front piece to sew together on the side. Alright, so I've joined it on the side. So this is the side, and this is what the pocket is looking like. This is still the wrong side. So the next thing in our joining is to join it together on the inseam line. So you bring the front crotch to the back crush like this, you make sure that the lines are lined together. Then you are going to be joining it down to the hem this side and also the other side down to the hem. And also I will roll the hemline by 1 inch allowance that I added. Okay, so I've joined the inseam together and everything is ready. So the next thing we are going to be doing now is the waist band that we cut out. So one is for the front and one is for the back. So you are going to be placing the two bands together, right side facing the right side. We are going to be joining together on the side. Don't forget that our rope is coming out from both sides. So now you are going to be joining this part here. You mark it as, now everything I have here is 4 inches, so you are going to mark 1.5 up and 1 inch down like this. So whatever is remaining in the middle is what we'll be using as our rope case, where the rope is going to be coming out through. So you are going to be joining a 0.5 to this first marking, and from down you also join a 0.5, then you top stitch it so that this place will not be coming out through the hole that we are creating. Okay, so I've gone ahead to sew it. So this is the hole that we created there that the rope is going to be coming out from now. So I folded the band into 2. I'll be fixing it right to the waist. So you place it there, the right side of the fabric. You make sure, so right side facing the right side, you make sure that this joining point, this point is on the side seam. Make sure that this joining point is on the side seam. So you look for the side seam. Okay, so for this one now, this is my side seam. And also make sure that this point, the one with the opening here, is facing the right side, right? So you make sure that it's like this, so that you'll be able to pull out the rope from the right side. So I'm going to be placing it right side facing the right side. Then I'm going to be stitching it around. When I get to the other side too, I'll make sure that that notch point is also equal to the side seam. Alright, so I've joined the band now. This is what it's looking like. This is the side that will be passing the drawstring out through, and this is the other side also. So now I've gone ahead to sew the drawstring. So this is a bit longer than the waist. If you want it to be very long, so you can extend it by like 10 inches or as long as you want to. So you pass this one to the back, you come through the other side, then you take this one through the front, and to come through the other side also. Alright, so we have both the front and the back out on the side already. So to avoid it from going inside, you can just tie the two together. So on the side like this, you knot it together like this to avoid it from going into the casing. So this is what the Jalu pants is going to be looking like on the waist like this. So you can adjust the waist to any size of your choice. So this is a pants for like 3 sizes below my size can wear it, and 3 sizes bigger than mine can also wear it. So it's a very free pants which can be adjusted to any measurement. So I hope you're able to learn something new in our class today. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in the next class.